राधमाधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन जय Jai Hare Krishna. Jai Vishnu Pada Paramahansa Parivajacharya Ashtatosa Srimat Bhagavatam Swami Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Om Vishnu Pada Paramahansa Parivajacharya Ashtatosa Srimat Bhagavatam Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada Maharaj ki Jai Ananta Kuri Vaishnava Bhaktivinoda ki Jai Shishi Radha Chandra ki Jai Shishi Rokai ki Jai Srimat ki गिरिराज महाराज की जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की नृसिंहदेव भगवान की प्रहलाद महाराज की सद्गुरु स्वामी की जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग जय श्री प्रभुपाद ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय Hare Krishna. So it's such a privilege and such a wonderful opportunity for myself to be in such a holy place, actually Vrindavan, in a holy place, to be with holy people, to chant holy name in the holy day of Ekadashi. Just see what a fortune. And it's explained. Tulaya malavinapina swargam na punarbhava bhagavat sanga sangasya martyanam kimudasi saha. Association of devotees, saintly devotees of the Lord, can never be compared even with the opulence of Swarga Loka. Tulaya malavinapina swargam. What to speak about, even with opulence of all world, what to speak with opulence of America? With opulence of all these universes cannot be compared. This wonderful opportunity to associate with devotees, because association of devotees, what does it bring to us? Saiva sadhu shukrito moksha dvarama pavritam. It gives us liberation from the illusion which we actually stuck. As Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he explains, Arake no maya jale pariyecho jivamina. My dear fish-like soul, you stuck in this network of Maya. Just get out. By the power of bhakti, get out from this network of Maya and join the ocean of Krishna, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and swim there in the ocean of bhakti. So that's what we all have by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. He created for us such a wonderful Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, ocean of devotees, ocean of prasadam, ocean of wonderful Panchanga Bhakti, connectors. 5 kinds of connections is Sadhu Sangha, Nama Kirtan, Bhagavat Shravan, Mathurava Sri Murti Rastate, so on. So in this new Vrindavan wonderful dham, we have all of them. Plenty, so much bhakti, you can cut with the knife and eat it. Like so much condensed here. I can feel it because I'm traveling all over the world, and I just coming from all this Ugrasthani from New York, full of marijuana, and but smell everywhere, and you coming here and incense, bhakti, shakti, emotions, it's such a difference. That's what Prahlad Maharaj, he says. Prahlad Maharaj, such a wonderful Nrsimhadev. He says, my dear Lord, you give me mercy. You came directly from me, from the pillar. And here, just see, all great demigods present. Brahma, Daya, Suraganam, Nayoja Siddha, Satvai, Katana, Katayo, Vasasam, Pravahai, Naraditum, Purugunai, Aduna, Pipi, Prabhu, Kitoshu, Arhasi Same, Harir Ugra Jati. He says, my dear Lord, all great demigods present here. Brahma, Shiva, Brahmadaya, Suragana, all the demigods present here, but you never came for them. You never placed your lotus-like hand on their head. But you came for me, and who am I? Harir Ugrajati. Ugrajati means from demoniac family. And this, by the way, this fellow, you did surgical operation just now, open surgery. He's my father. And this guy, he was drinking wine, eating meat, and breakfast he had demigods, and afternoon lunch he had gandharvas. You know, he was meat eater, he was demon, and I am his son, by the way. And you give me chance to sit on the Asasana and give Bhagavatam class. Just see the fun. That's the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who came here, Patita Pavana Hetu Tava Avatar. This is a very wonderful opportunity to listen Bhagavatam, to speak Bhagavatam. Shushrushu Shraddhasya Vasudeva Katharuchihi Yat Mahat Sevaya Vipram Punya Tirthani Sevaya. Shushrushu, super shushrushu. Most of the people, they study listening Bhagavatam as experience shows, and in between they stand up and walking because there's so many more important things outside. And you'll see very few people, they focused. Ekeha Gurunandana, very few people, but good. Ekuchandrata Mohan, Kinachatara Sahasrasaha. Moon is one. Millions of stars, but only one moon. That's why Prabhupada said, I want one moon, which can give light to everyone. All world requires this light of Bhagavata. It requires now, especially nowadays, such a difficult time. Name it. Whatever, people now talking Ukraine, Russia, Palestine, Sector Gaza, so many things happening in this world. But the only hope, there's darkness around, no light to trace, the only hope is divine grace. As Prabhupada wrote to his spiritual master. So therefore we are very, very lucky. How lucky we are, Prabhupada said, if you understand how lucky you are, you will faint. That's why Krishna's mercy that he doesn't give you proper understanding how lucky you are. Because if you understand how lucky you are, even demigods, they're standing in line to be present in this Bhagavatam class, but they're not getting this chance. So that's why it's a very, very fortunate situation. And Prabhupada said, I created this ISKCON society to give people opportunity to listen about Krishna and to make unfortunate people fortunate. So we are all fortunate here, and giving blessings of senior devotees. So many wonderful Prabhupada disciples and followers, sincere followers. We need all of your blessings, so we are able to speak few meaningful words today to glorify Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for being with us. And we'll be reading today text from Srimat Bhagavatam. Very famous shloka, very famous text. Prayer of Prahlad Maharaj, Srila Prahlad Maharaj, and on 25th July it will be a beautiful movie released about Nrsimhadev. Have you heard about that? Nrsimhadev coming out from the pillar on 25th July for all world to see him and to take darshan. So this is a prayer. Prahlad Maharaj is praying to Lord Nrsimhadev, very, very important prayer. All of us we have to remember this. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Evam janam nipaditam prabhavan prabhavahi kupe. Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe. Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe. Kama vikamanuya prapatam prasangat. Kama vikamanuya prapatam prasangat. Kritvatmasat surasina bhagavan grihita. Kritvatmasat surasina bhagavan grihita. Soham katham nu visrijye tava bhritya sevam. Soham katham Nuvisrije tava bhritya sevam. Such a sweet prayer, actually Sanskrit. It's such a wonderful, melodious communication, universal, Devanagari. And actually in spiritual world, everybody's speaking, and every word is a song. Every step is a dance. Can you imagine? Every morning we wake up and say, how are you? Please come. And everybody is dancing and singing to each other. How are you? Nityarita Prabhu, Hari Om. It's such a wonderful, really. But nowadays they have survey now in India, which language is the most prominent? And they came to the idea that Urdu is more prominent than Sanskrit. Hey, hello, Indians, wake up. The country which doesn't remember the past doesn't have any future. We have to remember our roots. That's why. Chintamani prakarasamma sukalpa vriksha laksha viteshu suravira vipalayantam Lakshmi sahasrasata sambramaseyamanam Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. This is Sanskrit, such a beautiful singing. So many meters, so many wonderful singing styles. We're forgetting our culture. So don't hesitate to chant. It's very, very nice. Like, can you imagine here for one day, those who are special guests, you're in Gurukula. For one day at least, because in Gurukula, teachers speaking and children answering 2 times. Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe. Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe. Kama vikama madhya prapatam prasangat. Kama vikama madhya prapatam prasangat. Kritvat masat surasina bhagavan grihita. Kritvat masat surasina bhagavan grihita. Soham katham visrije tava pritya sevam. Soham katham visrije tava pritya sevam. Please try.
Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe.
Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe.
Kama vikama anuya prapatam prasangat.
Kama vikama anuya prapatam prasangat.
Kritvat masat surasina bhagavan grihita.
Kritvat masat surasina bhagavan grihita.
Soham katham visrije tava pritya sevam.
Soham katham visrije tava pritya sevam.
Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupa.
Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe.
Kama vikamam anuya prapatan prasangat.
Kama vikama anuya prapatan prasangat.
Kritvat masat surashina bhagavan grihita.
Kritvat masat surashina bhagavan grihita.
Soham katham nu vishruje tava bhritya seva.
Soham katham nu visrije tava pritya seva.
Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe.
Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe.
Kama vikama anuya prapatan prasangat.
Kama vikama anuya prapatan prasangat.
Kritvat masat surasina bhagavan grihita.
Kritvat masat surasina bhagavan grihita.
Soham katham nu visrije tava bhritya sevam.
Soham katham nu visrije tava pritya sevam.
Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe.
Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe.
Kama vikamam anuya prapatan prasangat.
Kama vikama anuya prapatan prasangat.
Kritvat masat surasina bhagavan grihita.
Kritvat masat surasina bhagavan grihita.
Soham katham visrije tava pritya sevam.
Soham katham nu visrije tava pritya sevam.
Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe.
Evam janam nipatitam prabhavahi kupe.
Kama
Vivatmasat surasina bhagavan Guritaha.
Soham katham nu visrije tava bhritya sevam.
Soham katham nu visrije tava bhritya sevam. Evam, thus. Janam, people in general. Nipatikam, fallen. Prabhava, of material existence. Ahikupe, in a blind well full of snakes. Kama abhikamam, desiring the sense objects. Anu, following. Yah, the person who. Prapatam, falling down in this condition. Prasangat, because of that association. Or increased association with material desires. Kritva atmasat, causing me to acquire spiritual qualities like himself, Srimat. Surashina, by the great saintly person, Bhagavan, O my Lord, Grihitaha, accepted, Saha, that person, Aham, I, Katham, how, Nu, indeed, Visrije, and Viva, Tava, your Britya Sevam, service of your pure devotees. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. My dear Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, because of my association with material desires, one after another, I was gradually falling into the blind well full of snakes, following the general populace. But your servant Narada Muni kindly accepted me as his disciple and instructed me how to achieve this transcendental position. Therefore, my first duty is to serve him. How could I leave his service? As will be seen in later verses, even though Prahlad Maharaj was directly offered all the benedictions he might have desired, he refused to accept such offerings from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. On the contrary, he asked the Lord to engage him in the service of his servant, Narada Muni. This is a symptom of a pure devotee. One should serve the spiritual master first. It is not that one should bypass the spiritual master and desire to serve the Supreme Lord. This is not the principle for a Vaishnava. Narottama Das Thakur says, Tadava Charana Seva Bhakta Sanivas Janame Janame Hori Avilasa. One should not be anxious to offer direct service to the Lord. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advised that one become a servant of the servant of the servant of the Lord. Gopi Bhatur Padakamalagor Dasa Dasa Anudasa. 1380. This is the process for approaching the Supreme Lord. The first service should be rendered to the spiritual master, so that by his mercy one can approach the Supreme Personality of Godhead to render service. While teaching Rupa Goswami, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Guru Krishna Prasadipaya Bhakti Lata Bija. Chaitanya 19:151. One can achieve the seed of devotional service by the mercy of Guru, the spiritual master, and then by the mercy of Krishna. This is the secret of the success. First, one should try to please the spiritual master, and then one should attempt to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur also says, Yasya prasadam bhagavat prasadam, yasya prasadam nagatih kutopi. One should not attempt to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead by concoction. One must first be prepared to serve the spiritual master, and when one is qualified, he is automatically offered the platform to direct service to the Lord. Therefore, Prahlad Maharaj proposed that he engage in the service of Narada Muni. He never proposed that he engage directly in the service of the Lord. This is the right conclusion. Therefore, he said, Soham katham visjeta vabhritya sevam. How can I give up the service of my spiritual master who has favored me in such a way that I am now able to see you face to face? Prahlad Maharaj prayed to the Lord that he might continue to engage in the service of his spiritual master, Narada Muni. Narayanam namaskrityam naram chaiva narottamam Devim saraswatim vyasam tato demudirayet Nashta prayeshu bhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya Bhagavati shloke bhakti bhavati naishtiki Yam swam bhavahilam shrisaramikam Adhyatmadipamaditirshatam tamundham Samsarinam karunaya puranamuhyam Tam vyasasunupayami gurum muninam Mukham karoti vachalam agum vangayate girim Tatkripatamaham bande Shri Gurum Dinatarini Ajanulambita pujau kanakavadakau Sankirtanaikapitaro kamalayakakshau Vishwambaro Vijavaro Yugadharma Palo Vande Jagat Priyakaro Karunavataro Nityananda Vadutendur Vasudha Pranavallabha Jahnavi Vitapati Krishna Prema Pradat Prabhu Padmavatim Shrivam Sutaha Sachinandana Purvajaha Bhavan Matta Jagatrata Vakta Gaura Kalevaram Vancha Kalpakarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vyaivacha Vaditanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Viradhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Spiritual life starts with gratitude. We always say, if you're not grateful, you are great fool. In Hindi they say, Mahamurkha. And that's what actually happens in this material world. God gives and forgives, and man get and forget. We have tendency to take only, take. We make even God as an ATM machine. We come into temple to take. Putram dihi, rupam dihi, jnanam dihi, green card dihi, dollar dihi, hari dollar, dollar, hari. We're not saying that, but it's like somewhere in the background. But spiritual life is about love. You know the difference between love, I like and I love. You know the difference between liking and loving. When somebody walking and you can see the flower, oh I like it, and plug it. And somebody oh I love it, and you water it down. Somebody plugging for himself. Ah, very nice. And somebody loving, he's putting water on it and taking care. Because people, in this world, they don't care how much you know. They really don't. They don't care how much you know. They want to know how much you care. You can never expect people to lend their helping hand unless you're able to touch their heart. And spiritual life is just about compassion. Titikshavaha karunika sukhritam sarvabhutanam ajata shatrava santa sadava sadhubhushana. Titikshava, tolerance, karunika, mercy. All these imbibed qualities must be in devotee of the Lord. And that only possible when somebody practicing pure, unmotivated, unalloyed devotional service. Yes, Bhakti Bhagavata Kinchana Sarvair Gunai Tatra Samasati Suraha. Those who are practicing bhakti Yasyasti bhaktir bhagavat akinchana. Sarvair gunair. All good qualities of demigods, Surai, Suragana. Right? Sura. And Asura. You know who is Asura? Anyone knows who is Asura? It's not like in Indian movies, with horns and like, it's not Asura. Anyone knows who is Asura? Asu means right now. Just right now. Asu means Yanayat Asu Vairagyam. Asu means immediately. Ra means Ramante, to enjoy. I want to enjoy right now. Seeing, I want to enjoy. I want to enjoy. iPhone, iPod, iPad, iPad. There's an old world moving, red race, because everybody wants to enjoy. Yes, everybody wants to enjoy. That's why many people, they want good facilities. They want nice, and it's nothing wrong with that. Provided it's for Krishna. Tat Kuru Swamarpanam. If we are not offering our existence to the Supreme Lord, it's simply decoration of dead body. नहीं है कर्म धर्माया ना विरगाया कल्पते नहीं है तीर्थ सेवाया जीवन अपि मृत्यु सह. Bhagavatam explains when our activities, whatever we do, yat karosi, whatever we do, नहीं है कर्म धर्माया, when ultimately our activities don't bring us close to dharma, this activity is useless. Shramaya useless. But when you get in dharma, and here Bhagavatam says not about Hindu dharma, Muslim dharma, Christian dharma. That's another craze. We are not talking about American oxygen or Ukrainian oxygen or Russian oxygen. Oxygen is oxygen. Law of gravity is law of gravity. It's falling down. It's not flying. It's for everyone. Law of birth and death is for everyone. And Bhagavad Gita is for everyone, not for Hindu. There is not even a single word Hindu in Bhagavad Gita. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, Dukkha, Darshanam. Birth, death, disease, old age is for not Hindus, for everyone. And Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Sarva yunishu kaunteya murtaya sambhavantiya Tisham brahma mahatunir aham vijapadakita. I am the Father. Sarva yoni, not only Manav yoni or Hindu yoni or Christian yoni. No, Sarva yunishu kaunteya. So this is such a wonderful Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So if our dharma, param dharma, supreme dharma, doesn't give us renunciation, na viragaya kalpate, then this dharma is useless. Nahi karma dharmaya, na viragaya kalpate. If you are practicing so-called dharma, Om dhan sampatti dharme ave jai jagadish hare. Say, I want. This is not dharma, my dear friends. Not dharma. This is business. That's what Prahlad Maharaj, he says, my dear Lord, I did this all austerities and tapasya because I'm not money, I'm not businessman. I don't want anything from you. I just simply want to serve. And if our detachment, vairagya, Nitya Bhakti Yoga Shikshatanega Purusha Purana, vairagya, detachment, process of bhakti compared to the eating process. When we are eating, bhakti parishana bhavutri eka kala, three things should happen when we are eating, very hungry. Tushti. Very nice. You go to Govinda's wonderful restaurant here. Yesterday we took such a nice cake, as I always say in Hindi. 200 gram Shanti, 500 gram Bhakti, kilo Ananda. Very nice, tasty, satisfaction, happiness. When we're taking this, we're getting satisfaction, tushti. Pushti, we're getting nourishment. Oh, we're getting strong. And we're getting vairagti. Enough. You cannot take 10,000 ice creams or 20 plates of food. No, you cannot. At a certain point, it's satisfaction, it's vairagti, detachment. So similarly, and bhakti, when we're practicing properly bhakti, really, to the Supreme Lord, we have to get satisfaction, happiness, spiritual nourishment, strength, and also detachment from this world, like dry coconut. Externally it's coconut, externally. We are loving, we are happy, hi, hello, but inside we are just completely detached. We understand that one day we have to leave from this place. Right? In Hindi they say, Hai Sudega Ram Fakir, Jo Sinhasan Chansali Bandi Chansali. We came and go very soon, very soon. But unfortunately, when we get in this detachment, because so many people they attach, they don't get in detachment. But Bhagavatam says, when you get in detachment, but you're not getting chance to serve devotees, Tirtha Sevaya, you're not getting chance to serve the Lord and His devotees, Jivanati Mrityadasa. You are simply alive, but you're actually dead corpse, moving around. That's the Bhagavatam stresses. That is very, very Tadara Charma Seva Bhakta Sanvas. That's what is the secret. If you really want to get Krishna, we have to selflessly surrender and fearlessly. Because by serving devotees, we can obtain opulence. And one of the opulence is fearlessness. You know, fearlessness? Abhay. We can do anything for Krishna. Nowadays, people are very much afraid to put tilak even. When you put it tilak, what people think about us, what people want. You know, I always tell, from 1 year to 30 years, or from some 20 years, you know, when young people, they always worry what others thinking about them. After 30 years till 50 years, nobody cares what people thinking about them. And after 50 years, they realize nobody even thought about it. Who cares for you? You have too much worry with people thinking about it. Worry.com. Nobody thinking about anyone in this world, really. But pure devotees, those have big heart, like this, big heart, compassionate heart. They are thinking about all world, like Prahlad Maharaj. Swastyastu vishwasya kalah prasidatam vishwasya. Jayantu putani shivam mithodya manasya vatram bhajatata mokshate avishyatam no matira aharituki. Let all envious people in this world will be pacified. Whenever they are, whoever they are. Ukraine, Russia, Sector Gaza, Iran, Israel, Syria. Cool down. Shanti. Sahana bhavatu, sahana bhunatu, saha viryam karavavai. Tejasvina vaditamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. But by saying Shanti doesn't work like that. It's only nice performance only. Shanti, Shanti. Do something. Right? Can you imagine 2 hours sitting together and he's saying, I love you, and they're going, I love you, I love you, I love you, love you, I love you, love you, love you, love you, I love you, I love you. Come on, do something. Give me some flower, take me to some restaurant, give some ice cream, do something. To love is a word. This is not just simply a show. To do something. I love you, Guruji. Give me a Ashirwad. I just came to one temple and some Indian guys came and Ashirwad. I said, what do you have done? You never even give me $1. Why should I give you Ashirwad? Because it became like, normal. Guruji means Ashirwad. No, we have to earn. We have to get the blessings. Like I was just reading, this is one very wonderful, so many things can be so said. Prahlad Maharaj is a great disciple of his Guru Maharaj. Another example in Mahabharata given in this Upamanyu, he was actually disciple of Ayodhya Dhyaunya Guru. And he, later on he became Guru of Krishna even. To become Guru, even of Supreme Lord, you have to become qualified. Really, you have to be qualified. Same thing, Ishwarapuri became Guru of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because he was wonderful disciple of his Guru. To see Guru as Guru, sitting on the asasana, very easy. But to see Guru as disciple of his Guru, very difficult. I remember when I was getting initiated many years ago, our spiritual master was sitting and he was saying, do you think it's very pleasing to sit on this chair, on this asana? Very uncomfortable. Especially being from Lecha country and sitting so many wonderful Brahminical Indian people. Very tough. But because that was the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, order of Srila Prabhupada, Amara Agyaya, this is my order that everybody should become gurus and give this knowledge. Ishavanukam pratham aham agyana jantamaha nasayam atma bhavasto jnana dipena bhasvataha. We have to give this torchlight of knowledge to all world of darkness. Om Ajnana Timir Andhasya. Blind darkness. That's what Prahlad Maharaj again is saying. Nate vidusvartha gatim hi vishnum durasaya hi vahirathamanina andhaya thandarupaniya manas tipi satantra murdam nibandaha. All world, they have no idea what is the purpose of life. Svartha, no idea. I always say A, B, C, D. Aim, behavior, character, discipline. And if you don't know what is the aim of life, no wind will be favorable for you. As we say, no wind will be favorable for you if you don't know where is your ship sailing. It's never late to take a U-turn, however long you are traveling in the wrong direction. Jab jagi tab sabera. Whenever you woke up, that's morning for you. That's why it's tamasima jutikkamaya. So, this is Upamanyu, you know the story of Upamanyu? How Guru was testing him. Don't think that we have in detail the story, but basically, when he came to Guru, Ayodhya, so he came and Guru told him, okay, go and beg for me. Brahmachari Guru Kule Vasanta Dantam Guru Hitva, not for yourself, for Guru. When? From 5 years old age, 5 years. It is said that from childhood, from 1 to 5, small baby should be as a king. Whatever he wants, okay, till 5. From 5 to 16, he should be like a soldier. Sorry, yes, sir, discipline, spare the stick, spoil the child. And from 16 and up, should be the friend. Nowadays, what happened? From 1 to 16 as a king, and from 16 to up, for the rest of the life, enemy. Very bad. I have seen so many cases. So therefore, discipline must be the Shishya. And then Gurukula. So here I took this Upamanyu in Gurukula and told him, go and do begging for Guru. Not because Guru needs something from you. Oh Guruji, take $1. I'm Mahadambi, I give $1 to Guruji. Santushta Satatam Yogi, real Guru, real Sadhu, he doesn't need anything from anyone. He is Santushti Param Sukhi. But when we surrender to Guru and give him everything, whatever we have, Manasa Deha Deha Yogi Chimori, Arakilutu Apadinam Kishori, we offer him ourselves. And you know Bhagavad Gita? What is the essence of Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says, Sarvat Dharman Parityaja Mamekam Sharadam Raja. Detach everything. Renounce everything. Surrender to me alone, Mam Ekam. And you know Gita, Bhagavad Gita. If you will say Gita, keep saying Gita, 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 Gita. It becomes Tyagi. Gita, 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 Gita. People say, oh, you left everything and became sadhu. I said, yeah, I left everything and you will leave everything. Time only question of time. We all have to leave everything. So the Upamanyu, he was because okay, go and beg. And until Guru will tell you to eat, you should not eat. Only by order of Guru you have to eat. That's discipline in Guru. Okay, boys, sit down, prasadam. Not like you opening fridge, whatever you want, whenever you want, in 12 o'clock at night. No. That's why more we are sweating during the training time, less we are bleeding during the war. Because there is no such an education system in modern society. You can see these children all sitting in mobile telephone, all these nonsense games, and their mind completely destructed. Weapon of destruction, as they say, no? Mobile telephone is a weapon of destruction. It's distracting us from real purpose and distracting our consciousness. People stop to think even. They're not able to think. ChatGPT, Instagram, Facebook, they're not able to think. Even my youthfulness, I remember we used to play football, hockey, whatever, wrestling, running. I hardly was spending time at home. I was always, with my friends. My mother had to come. Beta, come, my son, come quickly. So we didn't want to go home. Now we can scratch out people from the home. Everybody in computer screen. So the Upamanyu, he told him, go and beg. And when he was begging, he surrendered everything to Guru. But then he was not eating for a few days. And Guru didn't tell him to eat. What to do? When he was collecting some rice, as they say, chutki chutki, he was eating something. And Guru said, I didn't tell you to eat, you are still okay. From where are you getting energy? You must be eating secretly, right? That's not correct. Don't eat. So Pamani said, okay, I will not eat, but what should I do? So to make it short, then he said, okay, go and pasture the cows. He was just taking care of cows. And Guru never told him to eat. What to do? And this small boy getting hungry, what to do? So he was milking cows in the jungle. Coming to ashram, not eating anything. It's like drinking water under the water in Ekadashi time. Nirjala Ekadashi, I'm not drinking, I'm taking bath in the water. And while taking bath, so he was taking milk secretly. And Guru said, no, you're still healthy. How come? You must be eating milk. You should not drink milk. Okay, I will follow order of Guru. And then he didn't eat milk, but what he did, this calf, bachara, they drinking the milk, and then some foam was there, some, the remnants of the milk. He was taking that as a Mahaprasad from cows, just to survive. And Guru said, no, you cannot do that also. Oh, what to do? What a Guru, huh? Military training, huh? So, but Upamani said, no, I will follow Guru Maharaj. I will not, because he doesn't want, I will follow. And one day, for quite a few days, he didn't eat anything. He became so weak. He was taking cow back from the forest, and he was so hungry. He took some kind of cherry in the forest. So he really was struggling. He took some cherry, and it was like something very poisonous cherry. He became blind completely, and he fell down in a dry well. So cows came back to ashram where Guru lives. And he was sitting in the well, he never came back. And he was so much suffering, that at night, Guru, he went with his disciples to look for him. And finally, they found, Ubabayu, the Guruji, I'm here. Okay, what happened to you? Sitting down. I cannot see anything. So he said, okay, I'll give you mantra. I cannot take you out from there, but I will give you mantra. You call Ashwini Kumar, they are doctors of demigods, doctors. They will come and they will make you again eyes, they will repair your eyes, no problem. So Kumar used to chant Guruji gave mantra, he was chanting, he called this Ashwinis, doctors of the demigods, and then, okay, you worshipping so nicely, we are pleased with you. Okay, here is the mantra. We will give you mantra, you chant, you will get again back your eyes. He said, no. They give him some kind of medicine. Take. He said, no, I will not take, because Guru Maharaj forbidden me to eat anything. Come on, you take. They are giving you medicine. No. Guru Maharaj told me not to eat, I will not eat. You go to Guru Maharaj, when he will allow me, then we come back and I will take. So the Ashwinis, they went to his Guru and said, your disciple is very fixed. He doesn't want to eat unless we bless him. Okay. Guru became so happy because senior devotees glorifying his disciple. Wow. Guru will know about you from senior God brothers. So, okay, tell him, you eat now. Okay, since you allowed me, then I will eat. And then he got back eyes. And then they took him out. And when he came back to ashram, his Guru told him, okay, in this 1 week you did crash course of 25 years education. Crash course. Now you can become Acharya, you become Guru. You can go and do initiation. So everybody, what is this? We are studying for many years, studying Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhava, snoring in Sanskrit. He never gave us Guru. But he is only 1 week or very short time, because he did very heavy pariksha, exam. He completely surrendered to the order of Guru. Yasya Devata Thakur. And once Srila Prabhupada, he asked, what is the most important service? And a shloka in all scriptures. And everybody is saying many shlokas. Satakshya Krishna Namadina Bhavit Krashnamindriya Sarvadhamam Pariteja. Prabhupada said, it's okay, but not that one. The most important one. Yasya Devata Thakur. Tasyaita Kathina Hirtah Prakashanti Mahatmanaha. Those who have unflinching faith in Guru and Krishna, for those Mahatmas, everything will be revealed automatically. Prakashanti Mahatma. Tadami Buddhi Yogantam. Divya Gyan Hridya Prakashito. That will be revealed. This is a mystical process. By your own endeavor, we can never get Krishna. Jane Prayasam Tapasyanamanta Eva. Only we can get it from pure devotee. Krishna said to Mara, Krishna diti paro, tomar ashakati ache. Ami tokan gala, Krishna Krishna boli, dhari taro pache pache. So, I am nothing. And what devotee can give? Number one, he will give fearlessness. He will give humility. There is one saying in Hindi, ऊंट पहाड़ के सामने अपना स्थिति देखते हैं. When camel is in the desert, he is the biggest one, no one to compare. But when he comes to Himalayan mountains, he becomes very small, VIP, very insignificant person. Because comparing to Himalayan mountain, he becomes very small. And in desert, in his own family, he is super super hero. But when he comes close to sadhu, who dedicating his life to Krishna, like Srila Prabhupada, after seeing what he had done, what he wrote, what kind of knowledge he did, what kind of disciples he created all over the world, wow, we become very insignificant. We have to understand only from that position we can start our spiritual journey. Very simple. One professor came to Srila Prabhupada and said, oh, Swamiji, I want to live in ashram. We have such a nice ashram. I want to leave. I want to retire. Professor. And Srila Prabhupada was very serious. So, very good. Come. And he admitted him to the ashram and said, what is my seva? You know, sometimes people say, Guru Maharaj, what service I can do? Go and preach. Do book distribution. Wrong guess, Guru Maharaj, try again. Something else? So, we don't want to accept what Guru wants. We want to do what we want to do. So Prabhupada said, go to kitchen and clean the pots. He told to that professor, first service you do, go and clean the pots. Big professor, dean of university, you know, Cincinnati University, you know, University of Berkeley, in San Francisco, Oxford University, big professor, climbed that position all life. And here is somebody going and clean the pots. Pots, okay. So he was humble enough. He went to the kitchen, cleaning the pots. After some days, his friends came, professors from university. Where is such and such professor? Where is his office? Where is his secretary? What secretary? He's in the kitchen, cleaning pots. Cleaning. So they went to the kitchen and saw this professor with apron, you know, cleaning the black completely, cleaning. They became so shocked. They never saw such a person cleaning pots. They came to Prabhupada and told him, Swamiji, what are you doing? Do you know who is this person, a Nobel laureate, you know, he's big professor, author? How long he is going to clean the pots? How long? And Prabhupada was very serious. He will clean those steel pots until he will make hole in it. And through that hole he will go back to Godhead. That's training. Training is not about shlokas only, Sanskrit and putting nice devotee. It's something about qualities. And first quality is humility. Because if you really want to understand God, understand. I always give this example of bottle and bottleneck. Once bottleneck asked the bottle, my dear bottle brother, you give me water to so many containers, you know, glasses and different, but you never give me one drop of water. What is this? What is this? And he said, see, everybody coming to me from down, I am giving, and you see on my head, how I can give you. If you want to understand, you have to stand understand, not upstand. So that's why spiritual life is to come and surrender. See, under, no? We have to surrender. And this is very wonderful because when we are humble, Guru starts to use us, whatever we, and we become fearless. We get this experience, wow, Krishna will protect me. Srila Prabhupada once was walking in Calcutta, this big monument of Victoria, monument, big one, very high. And Prabhupada walked with his disciples, and when I was small, I used to climb on the top of that monument when I was a small child. And some disciple of Prabhupada said, wow, Prabhupada, when you were small, you were fearless. And Prabhupada said, why small? Even now I am fearless. Otherwise, how I came at 70 years old to America alone, no money, no friends, nothing. If I'll tell you now, why don't you take your vacation holidays, at least for 1 month, and go to Ukraine, front line of the battle. Come on, nice, take relax. Very difficult situation. But take some holidays, not Miami or Hawaii. Go to Ukraine. Nobody going to Ukraine. Why don't you go to sector Gaza? Just relax with your family there. No, Srila Prabhupada ran the Vietnam War, so much strife, difficult situation because Guru told him to go. How I can give up the service to him? That's surrender. And you know, there's so many kind of disciples are there. But only, there is, one disciple explained bumblebee disciple, bumblebee. Yes. Oh, I want only nectar. I'm so fallen. I need nectar. And I can see this kind of disciples only in festivals, Janmashtami, Guru Purnima. During the year, I don't know where are they. But when some festival comes, nectar, only prasada. I call them prasada yogi. And it's nice, it's not bad, but they're somehow only nectar. Another kind of disciples, they, preshika. It's called order. Prashita means order. And prashika means they delegating order to somebody else. When Guru tells him, okay, clean the temple. And disciple says, yes, Guru Maharaj, I will do it. The moment Guru Maharaj goes out, he goes, hey, new people, come, take good, clean. He never does anything himself. He delegating to others. Lazy. Once Prabhupada said, there are 4 kinds of people. Lazy intelligent, busy intelligent. Lazy fool, busy fool. Lazy intelligent, he doesn't have anything on his table, like lawyer, All his knowledge is there. He knows the law, and somebody calling him, excuse me sir, we have some tax problem from government. No problem. Such and such, law book, paragraph such and such, page number such and such, do this. Oh, thank you sir. Okay, boom. Next day he coming, $10,000. This is your commission, sir. We saved $1 million. Thank you very much. Lazy intelligent. Not running too much. He just simply. Prabhupada, this is lazy intelligent. Busy intelligent. He has 2-3 mobile telephones running around. No time to eat. He has diabetes, some gastric or something, but he has money at least. So he's busy but intelligent. Lazy fool, he's sleeping till midday and dreaming. One day I'll become millionaire. One day he's already 50 years old, still lazy fool. But Prabhupada said most dangerous, busy fool. He's running around, disturbing everyone. And he's also fool, doesn't do anything. So the disciples, next morning after this class, they came and they started to engage everyone in service, but themselves they didn't do anything. Prabhupada said, why are you not doing any service? Prabhupada, I'm lazy intelligent, I'm delegating everything. Prabhupada said, in ISKCON, there's only one lazy intelligent, me. Everybody should be busy. Keep yourself busy. Only one lazy intelligent, it's me. So they are very smart, we don't want to do anything. And as a disciple, there is many disciples like this, Guru Bhogi, Guru Tyagi, etc. We will not discuss it today. But real dedication, who dedicating his life to Guru, he becomes fearless. And unless you have that, you cannot give to others. Srila Prabhupada had that. And Prabhupada said, my life is my lecture. My life is my lecture. I am not speaking Sanskrit. You can see Adbhuta Krama Shila Shiksha. We are learning from saintly people by their behavior. Because nowadays in YouTube, everybody is speaking whatever they want. Now, for like. So many gurus nowadays. But do something, world going to hell. Can we just have millions of gurus? And how many gurus we can produce? So that's very, very important. Prabhupada created that society based on sacrifice. We want to tell one thing, when we are all together, very difficult to manage everyone together. I was telling the other day, why working together? If you want to go far, we have to go together. If you want to go fast, we have to go alone. That's why Krishna playing flute. You know flute? Why Krishna playing flute? I brought my flute today. Yes, I'm always telling that because when you're blowing with only one mouth, you can make only 1 or 2 sounds. But with the same endeavor, when you're playing to the many holes, you know, Jiva Goswami explains that this is a process of bhakti. And Krishna blowing his Hladini Shakti energy, his spiritual energy, and these holes are like devotees. And Krishna playing with his devotees, and he creating multiple rasas, rasa, like that, you know. He's playing. I recently wrote one book, first time I'm showing you. This is a book called Hold, One Family, the Symphony of Love and Compassion. Hold means hold together, and hold means home of love and devotion. Srila Prabhupada said, I created the world where, home, I can create the house where all world can live. Literally. You can see here, people from all nook and corner of this planet, Russian, Ukrainian, Indian, Chinese, Nepalis, everybody here. What a house Krishna Prabhupada created. So this is wonderful place realizations. We traveled for 40 years all over the world. And we traveled all communities, and we put some realizations here, principles of community, how to create family, what is the qualities of leader, what is the secret of successful relationships, what is the purpose of family. And this is also another book, it's called Vaishnava Aparadha Analysis. Very important, what not to do. Because when we are living together, we are always creating some offenses. So what to do and what not to do. In order to save ourselves and become always determined and happy in spiritual life and material life, and be always in balance, satisfied, and always chant holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna. Maybe one question somebody would like to ask. As an opportunity. Any questions? If there is no questions, it means two things. You understood everything and you're going to surrender from today. Or you didn't understand anything. Okay? Yes. Yes. Okay.
Krishna Prabhu, thank you for the wonderful class. Just blew my mind and thank you. Prabhu, I have a question about surrender. So, you said that sometimes we want to do things on our own and not listen to our Guru. We do not want to accept his order as our service. So, in that situation, how do we keep our ego aside and do what Guru says or our mentor says and be completely surrendered in all situations?
Actually, my dear devotees, this is the essence. This is my also realization. This is the only essence. If you really want to get Krishna, if you want to be successful, Prabhupada said the same thing based on commentary of Srimat Bhagavatam. To please spiritual master is the secret of success in spiritual life. That's all. That's all. And to do that, laulyam ekalam mulyam, somebody asked a similar question, how to remain Krishna conscious, Prabhupada, how to please you? Prabhupada said, desire. You simply have to have desire to do that. Laulyam ekalam mulyam, strong desire to do that. And how to get the desire? By association, by associating with those who have that desire. Because we need some example in front of us, role model. We have Srila Prabhupada. Can you imagine? Just one lifetime, Swaha, give to Krishna. Don't worry. Really. Don't worry, profit or loss. Surrender life to Supreme Boss. And far and wide to spread his fame by chanting sweet and holy name. And I wrote this poem to Srila Prabhupada. I wrote this poem that he came and he distributed this bhakti fearlessly to all the world. You see? But for that you have to be sincere. Prabhupada was asked, Srila Prabhupada, how to please you? Prabhupada said, you have to be sincere. And how to be sincere? What does it mean to be sincere? Srila Prabhupada, what does it mean to be sincere? Prabhupada said, to be sincere means to be sincere. Nobody can teach you to be sincere. And when you're sincere, Krishna will see that. I was giving an example of one pujari. Very sincere pujari. His guru told him, you have to do puja. Like that another example of Brahmana who was in Shirangam Kshetra. Shirangam. And he was reading Bhagavad Gita, but he was illiterate. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and he was reading Bhagavad Gita, but he was illiterate. He didn't know grammar. But he was reading. And everybody laughing at him. Just see, fool, he doesn't know how to read, but still he's doing drama. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and asked him, excuse me, sir, it seems like you are illiterate, but you are still reading. So the man said, yes, I am reading. Because my Guru Maharaj told me to read Bhagavad Gita every day. But I don't know how to read. But Guru Maharaj told me, so I have to read. So I am opening and trying to see Bhagavad Gita. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, yes, but I can see you are crying also. Yes, I am crying. Why are you crying? You don't understand anything. You don't. No. But by seeing picture of Krishna and Arjuna, I can see that Krishna became driver of his devotee. He's serving his devotee. God serving his devotee. And you see the chariot, beautiful chariot. Kshatriya sitting on the top and driver sitting down. And in order to drive the chariot, Kshatriya has to kick the driver by the leg. Because during the war, he doesn't have time to tell, oh, please ride back, ride straight. No. He directing his driver by feet. If you need to drive straight, he has to kick you on the back. If you need to drive chariot right, he slightly kicking you on the back. So Krishna was accepting the kicks from Arjuna, from the feet of Arjuna, for 16 days. That's why I'm crying. How come Krishna became driver, supreme personality of Godhead? He became menial servant of his devotee. That's why I'm crying. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced him. And he said, you understand the essence. Yam Swami Bhagavatam, Shruti Saramekam. Dasa, 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 madasa. Because in spiritual world, everybody is servant. But in this material world, everybody wants to enjoy it. But servant means you have to give everything. And I'll complete this example. You can understand perhaps from this illustration. What does it mean to do and to show Krishna that you are serious? And Guru will notice, oh, this is a very serious person. Because he is making extra endeavor to please Krishna and Guru. It was one pujari. And he every day used to buy garlands, like beautiful garlands, Vrindavan Chandra has. every day he used to buy lotus garland for Krishna. Every day from market in South India. And one day he came and only one garland remains, only one garland. And he said, how much? So that the shopkeeper said, it's 10 rupees only, 10 rupees. Okay, so as usually he paid 10 rupees and he, shopkeeper packing the garland. At the same moment, one businessman, a rich businessman came with his prostitute girlfriend. And this girlfriend said, I want that garland, I want for me. So this businessman said, how much? So sorry sir, it's already sold out. Only one. No. How much? I sold it for 10 rupees. This businessman said, I'll give you 100 rupees. The shopkeeper looked greedy. Oh. So he looked at Pujari and said, see, 100 rupees he's giving, so maybe I can give it to him because I need money. So the Pujari said, really? I'll give you 500 rupees. This garland for Krishna. 500 rupees. So the businessman accepted the challenge. Huh? Who are you thinking? Pujari, I'll give 1,000 rupees. Wow, that shopkeeper became excited. Auction. So that Pujari was thinking what to do. And old days, 1 rupee was very costly, not like now paper. In 3 rupees, you can buy so much those days. Silver and gold even. So Pujari said, I will give you 5,000 rupees. So this businessman said, what? And this girl, okay, I will give 10,000 for my girlfriend. Then Pujari said, wow, what to do? And then shopkeeper, 10,000 rupees 1, 10,000 rupees 2. So Pujari, I will give you 15,000. So big crowd came already, big crowd. Wow! For one garland. And Pujari said, I will give 15,000. Shopkeeper said, I cannot believe you don't have this money. But no, I will sell my house, I will sell my property, but I will bring you this money. But I need this garland. So this businessman was shocked. He said, my dear, let's go to another shop. I will buy for you for 10 rupees, no problem. Okay. And they went out. And this businessman looked at Pujari and said, and buy for 15,000 now. I'm going. Because anyway, materialistic people, they don't care. You don't trust them. Today they say, tomorrow they can cheat you and leave. And Pujari and shopkeeper said, so 15,000, sir. And Pujari said, no problem. I'll bring you money tomorrow. No problem. Pack my garland. I'll sell my house and I'll bring you. And he packed the garland and the shopkeeper was very happy. 15,000 and we can buy a new shop. So he went and Pujari with great pride, he opened the garland and put on Krishna, the Darshanarati. And when he placed this garland on Krishna, Krishna's neck bended. Because that garland became so heavy for Krishna. So Krishna banded himself. And everybody became shocked. Oh, Krishna banded he could not maintain that garland because that garland became very heavy. Not because of flowers, because of devotion of that Pujari. And everybody started to talk. Wow! Everybody came to see Krishna banded neck. And then even the shopkeeper, he came and saw, wow, my garland is so heavy. Then he even himself was surprised. Okay, no need to give money. I am convinced. Now you don't give the money. You are such a wonderful devotee. So similarly, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he created this garland of Sankirtana. Holy name, garland of holy name, he put all around the whole planet. It is explained. He put this Nama Sankirtana garland all over the world. And Srila Prabhupada simply tied the rope. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu already put this garland of holy names around the whole world. Prithiviti Achidari Nagaram, Sarvatra Prachaya Hodikaram. He already put this garland, only need somebody who can tie that. And that was Srila Prabhupada. He just simply did it. He became instrument. And Prabhupada said, But I have right to say that because I have done it. I have done it. 70 years old man, just vichar kare pavit chamatkar. Prabhupada said that whatever ISKCON doing all over the world now is the latest chapter of Chaitanya Charitamrita. It will be in history. It's unheard of. All over the world, Chinese, Christian, Muslim, Hindus, everybody coming together chanting Hare Krishna. Just see. Chinese people, one devotee told me, before Krishna consciousness, I was eating everything, whatever moving, except chairs. And they don't even know how to say Krishna. Very difficult for them. Still they're becoming wonderful devotees. Myself, I never heard the name of Krishna till 20 years old. I never heard about this. Can you imagine? And if somebody will tell me, you guys, you're going to sit on this Vyasasana giving class to big brahmanas, and ministers of country will come and do dandavat to you. You'll get some big highest award of the country. You'll be super duper pooper. You'll speak so many languages. Forget it. I will never believe it. Just see what fun. By the mercy of Krishna. Mukham karuti vacharam. Phalgunam gayate girim tat kripatamaham pandeshi guruntinatayane. But it's nothing belong to us. We simply passing this credit to Srila Prabhupada. That's all. Simple, but not easy. It's simple, but not easy. That's why that dedication required is not knowing of shlokas and shastras. Prahlad Maharaj says, Manye dhana vijana kupa tapashruto, just not by tapasya, not by shlokas, not by beauty, not by intelligence you can impress Krishna. Bhaktya tu dosha bhagavan gajayuthapaya. Only by bhakti you can impress Krishna. Like even elephant Gajendra did it. Only one flower, just one flower. That is love and devotion. That's it. Simple. But if you can give $1 million, that's also required. Welcome. So that's why easiest way to surrender to spiritual master, and he will pass your devotion to Krishna. That's the easy. But we have to have desire to do so. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimat Bhagavatam Mahaprabhu ki jai. Gaura Premanande.
G Patri, prabhu ki jai.
Ananda Vrindavan US ki jai.